What's up everyone, welcome back to another video and thank you for being here. MyFundedFuture is currently running 50% off on all of their plan. So if you haven't yet used MyFundedFutures, this is the time to do so because they don't usually run any 50% off on any of their plans. So in this video, we're going to quickly review the starter plan, the starter plus, and the expert plan so you can understand all the rules and have a better understanding whenever you're picking your right plan for your trading. So without further ado, before we get into the video, just a reminder, if you like the information presented in this video, please don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already yet, and let's go ahead and get started. So right now, as you see on the screen, MyFundedFuture is currently running 50% off on any new users, and this applies on any plan. As you can see here, if you use my coupon code Kemo, it will always give you the highest and the best discount for you whenever you're buying anything from MyFundedFuture. If you are not a new user, you can still get 20% off on starter plans, and both of those promotions are active for the month of May. The promotion for the 20% is active until May 11th. The 50% off promotion that is available for any new users on all plans is available all through May 31st if you want to redeem it. So let's go ahead and get in a quick overview of the starter plus, and the expert plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the starter account. The starter account, it's an amazing account that they used to have all three sizes, but they narrow it down to one size now just because it was really good and popular and a lot of people liked it. If you want a deeper dive between the starter versus the starter plus, I can link a video on the top right corner. You can go ahead and check it out, but I'm gonna give you the quick overview of the starter and the starter plus in this video so you can have all three comparison in one video and hopefully you can pick the right one. And I'll tell you some of the key differences between the starter and the starter plus in this video. So I'm not going to deep dive into every single plan, but I'll just give you the quick overview of it. So before we get started, I just want to show you how much would that be for the discounts if you would get the 20% discount or the 50% discount. So if you're getting the starter account, that will cost you about 78 bucks if you are 20% off, or if you're gonna get the 50% off, it will be 49 bucks, which is a steal price for a 50k account. And also guys, this is gonna be surprising you because this starter plan is no activation fee. So yes, you can compare it to Top Step all you want, but this beats Top Step by far. And if you are interested into getting a starter or a starter plus and having that question of, hey, I'm a new customer and I want to get an account, a 50k account, should I get the starter or the starter plus for another 14 bucks? And you will get this answer in this video. Moving on here to the starter plus account, it has a little bit of a better plans on the funded phase and all of that, and we'll dive in a little bit more into it, but I just wanted to show the prices because I don't want you to keep on pulling your calculator out and keep doing some math to find out how much would it cost you at the end of the day. No, you're watching a video, you should be receiving this information for free from the person presenting the information. So here it is, as you can see on the screen, this is the starter plus, and the expert plan. I don't need to go through every single price. You can see the prices in front of you, you can pause, but now I'm going to move forward to some of the key differences between all those three accounts. One of you is going to tell me, hey, why aren't you focusing or saying anything about the eval to live? And the reason for that is I don't like these type of accounts, although they're pretty high. And as an affiliate, I'm supposed to be pitching you the higher plan and the high cost plan just so you can purchase it and I can get a higher cut or whatever. But anyway, I don't like this plan and I talked about it in one of my videos. And the bottom line is I don't like it and I don't see a reason why you should buy it, honestly. And this is my opinion and that's why I'm not pitching it to you. But those are the best best 3 account types that you can purchase on MyFundedFuture with no BS. So the starter plan is pretty average. It gives you 3 contracts of 3 minis or 30 micros. It has a $500 more compared to the starter plus, and it's end of day as always, no activation fee, and for 50 bucks 50k account is an amazing deal, and it's a steal. The profit target is still the same across the board on any prop firm you find. It's the same standard prop firm profit target. This one has a daily drawdown, so this is a little bit more targeted to people that don't know how to manage risk properly or sometimes go on tilt. So this daily drawdown is here to help you to soft breach your account, so it will stop you from trading till the rest of the day if you hit it in one day, and then it will allow you to trade the rest of your drawdown the next day, which is always something good to have. The micro scaling is 1 to 10. What does that mean? That means you can have 3 minis or 30 micros. Awesome, good deal. This is during the evaluation phase. Moving on to the funded phase, it's the same. The drawdown stays the same with you. Scaling plan is amazing, stays the same. The only thing is the 40% consistency rule, and this was a big change. That's why they got the starter plus. The starter plus does not have that consistency rule during the funded. This one has it, and honestly 40% consistency rule on the funded is not that bad, and some people might not like it. That's why they have the 2 different plans with different rules. The payout system is the same exact payout system. 5 winning days of minimum of $100 or more, and your minimum withdrawal per payout request, it's 250 bucks, which is pretty easy to achieve, and it's pretty accessible to a lot of people. If you do not like your daily drawdown and consistency rule during the funded, also guys, 40% consistency rule is big. It's a lot. So if you don't like it, that's totally fine. Scaling rule, you got no scaling rule on the starter plan as well, and no consistency rule during the evaluation, and that's pretty much all about the starter plan. So moving on, the starter plus, what's different? So what is different is it's lower max drawdown, it's $500 less, it's still no activation fee, $3,000 profit target, no daily drawdown. So if you don't like the daily drawdown, if you're a little bit more of an advanced trader and you don't like daily drawdown, you can handle your emotions, you know how to lock your accounts when there's no trades or choppy conditions, then I recommend for you to go with the starter plus. Okay, you can trade this account during the evaluation and pass it in 2 days minimum, because you have consistency rule of 50%, which means you can't make all this $3,000 during the evaluation all in one day. You have to split it up on 2 days. Your scaling rule is none here, so you don't have to worry about unlocking the full leverage of your account or not. But the only thing that downgrades this account is it reduces the leverage once you get on the funded. So still no daily drawdown, and the micro scaling moves from 10 to 1 to 5 to 1. What does that mean? That means is you have 3 minis or 15 micros. That is what that means. This is why the ratio went down. You don't have any consistency rule on the funded, so that way you don't have anything that holds you down from making any certain amount of money, or any restriction on how much money you make or anything like that. You don't have to keep tracking your consistency rule, because it's something that I understand it's annoying to keep in mind. Oh, I have a consistency rule or whatever, but trust me, 40% is still a huge consistency rule, and it's no restriction at all. If MyFundedFuture want to restrict you with a consistency rule, so you don't have to make as much money, they will put 20%, 10%, and keep dropping it down. But 40% is a huge consistency rule. of course does not have any restriction on you at all making money. Whether you're going with the starter plus or the starter plan, guys, you're making a right choice. There is no wrong or right choice in this case. It just depends on preferences. And of course, the only downside that the starter plan have is they don't have the sizes. The account size is 50, 100, and 150, just because they want to sell you the starter plus. But if you are like me, who like to trade on the 50k, the starter or the starter plus will not be a huge difference. It just depends on your preference, honestly. And for someone like me, I would always go with the starter account. Why? If you ask, the reason why I go with the starter account is because it has $500 more of drawdown, and it has a daily drawdown for me. So if I ever go on tilt or get emotional and start trading with my emotions, this will stop me no matter what, and I can't change it. But if you are a professional trader, you like to trade with size, with leverage, then you can probably go with the starter plus. No offense here or anything. The scaling plan, there is a scaling plan, which means they will not give you the full 3 minis or 15 micros right away. You'll have to make some sort of levels of profit in your accounts in order to unlock more leverage, which is understandable, of course. And even if you don't have this rule, a smart trader, whenever they get to the funded phase, they want to trade slowly and build up that buffer. So after they build the buffer, they can move on and trade with size. If you're trading right away with size, with more leverage, then you're only having to risk your max drawdown of $2,000 right away, and that might not be the size you're trading with, you know. So you just want to keep your funded account with you as long as possible, which is the right mentality. Same exact payout system here, 5 winning days of minimum of $100 or more, and the minimum withdrawal is $250, and that's changes a little bit from the 100k and the 150k. Moving to the last plan here, and this is one of the best plans that you will find by far in any industry and in any prop firm you will select or you want to look for. These expert plan here, guys, is the best of the best prop firm account type you will ever see and find in the prop firm industry. And the reason being, it has the least amount of rules you will find in any prop firm, and that's for a reason, because this is only targeted for professional and advanced traders. So starting with the 50k, 100k, and 150k, again, here are the prices for those expert prices with the discount of 50%. 114, 172, and 239 for 150k. So as you can see here, it starts with the 50k having 5 contracts of mini or 50 micros, the typical 2k drawdown, end of day, still no activation fee, profit target is higher. And why is it higher? Because they want it to stand out that and tell you, and it screams to you like, hey, this is no joke. This is a no beginner account. If you are a professional trader and you know how to pass an account and you're getting this account to make money, you need to prove it to us up front. And this is what it's doing. And for that, you get some more benefits and more perks. You get no drawdown. You get no micro scaling. You get no consistency rule, no scaling plan. And even on the funded, no drawdown, no micro scaling, no consistency rule, and no scaling rule. And moving on to the payout rules, it's the best payout you will see in your entire life. It's time-based. That means you have to let the account age. You don't necessarily need to trade for 14 days straight, but you have to let the account age, which means you have to let 14 trading days pass by in order to get a payout. So let's say you made $5,000 the first day you got on the funded phase on that expert plan. The very first day you made $5,000. Then you have to wait another 13 days because the first day will be counted here. 13 days, and then you can withdraw however much money of your profit as you want. Keeping in mind, minimum payout on this account type is $1,000. So you can, if you want, you can go ahead and withdraw all your $5,000 of profit and breach your account, or you can get 4,000, whatever you want. But here on this account type, there is no BS, no rules. You have the freedom to trade and focus solely on trading, and then you will get rewarded of removing all your headache and all your rules of getting purely fair payout rules from this account type. So again, guys, these are the prices for the 20% if you are an existing user, and I would really appreciate it if you like to support me. You can use the link down in the description below, or use my code Kemo during the checkout, and it will automatically apply whether it's 20 or 50% of your discount. It will automatically apply it for you, and you will be supporting me and at the same time, and I would really appreciate it. And that's pretty much it, guys. On this video, I wanted to come out here and tell you the latest and greatest promotion that MyFundedFuture is running during the month of May, and I would really appreciate if you drop a like on this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, or if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you would like to support me. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.